Hi guys. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a update on what I've been doing since I've been haven't posted anything for about a week, 2 weeks maybe, I forget. Lots happened. So I got back from my cardiologist appointment, and then I got sick again, and that was just a downhill struggle. And so my boss wanted me to take some time off work, and so I started that process, and so now I'm on medical leave. And I came out to Texas with my family, and that's where I am. Been here for a week and a half, I think. And so Dixie and I are just chilling out at my parents' house. Next week I have an appointment with an EDS specialist to get that evaluation done, hopefully, and we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, just been sort of resting up at the house, trying to do whatever I can and such, but I'll add in a couple more segments to explain some stuff that's been going on, what I've been doing and such, but mostly just resting, trying to figure out, you know, do lots of paperwork for health stuff, get doctors to give me results and things, and no real updates right now because everything's just kind of in the doctor limbo land where I'm waiting for doctors to actually get back to me about things. So that's kind of annoying, but you know, that's just how it goes. So hopefully next week I'll try to actually record some stuff about what happens next week, but hopefully we'll get some news there and be able to get some useful stuff that actually can start getting me somewhere. But yeah, it's just been relatively boring. I've gone to my mom's art stuff last night, helped her out with that, so that was great, but most of the time I just, you know, don't do much per day, but just do what I can and keep going and figure out what's going on with myself. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Hi Amy, how are you enjoying Texas?
It's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so we're out at Sugar Bacon.
Yes, we're checking out a restaurant for Mom's artists and chefs thing. And I'm doing okay at the moment, but it's a rough morning. But decaf coffee, woohoo!
Decaf, alrighty.
No, really great winner.
No caffeine?
No caffeine.
No caffeine.
Alcohol. Let's see, yeah, no. Dietary restrictions for the win. Woohoo. Medicine.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Hey guys. So today we're gonna do an interesting experiment. This is kind of just something that I'm trying to figure out because, I don't know. Need to know how much I really can do. / show people how much I can or cannot do. Got some interesting stuff going on I'll talk to you a little more about later, but today I'm going to do a day of essentially, you know, nobody recommends this, but I'm going off all medication for a day. I'm going to do my normal things, not work because I'm out of work at the moment, but I'm going to be helping my mom with a whole bunch of her work today, using no assistive devices, including my service puppy, who is going to be a little bit interested about this today, but no service dog, no wheelchair, no assistive device at all. I'm just going to essentially try to live a life in a normal day, normal person's life, and we'll see how it goes, because I did not sleep well last night, and I woke up and wasn't feeling particularly wonderful, but this is like stress test day, essentially. I'm going to try and make it through a whole entire day without any help or anything, and we'll see how well I actually do at this. So I'll continue with you guys throughout the day and let you know how it goes, but hopefully this won't end badly for me, but unfortunately that would prove something to people, but we don't want to get to that point, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I just wanted to give you a update on how that day went when I did no medications, no assistive devices, all of that. So essentially it was a really bad day to do that because it ended up being a very high pain day. But I made it all the way through to the end of the day. No medicine, no assistive devices. Learned a lot about myself and where I'm at in a lot of ways. So I went to my mom's ESL class and helped out with that. I was having joint pain in my hip, which has been a problem, and essentially my entire legs, like every joint in them, was just achy and painful that day, which was really not fun. I wasn't having too much of dysautonomia problems that day, so it was actually really good in that aspect. But yeah, I didn't eat a whole bunch that day. I really wasn't feeling like eating with all the pain, and ended up the next day was a flare day. Actually it's been a couple days of flare days, just my hip has been hurting, all my joints. I had this, I think it was the night after that, or the night of that day, could not sleep, had joint pain in like every single joint in my body all night long, and it was just really, really bad. And yeah, that's not getting any better. It was nice to not be on the Midodrine for a day and not have my skin or my scalp itch like ridiculously amounts, for, you know, the nothing that essentially gets me, because it has been like recording. The cardio just gave me a blood pressure log, and so I've been recording in the morning before I take it sitting and standing, and then after I take it sitting and standing, and it essentially only actually lowers my blood pressure, not raises. Yeah, I have great medicine reactions, so that's that was fun. So I'm still on it because the cardiologist hasn't told me otherwise, and I need to call her and talk to her about that, but that's another day. But yeah, the day of no assistive stuff was interesting. I call it a sort of reset day, to reset where I thought I was pain level wise and where I was just mentally. I needed to know, like, what am I really feeling on these days? Like, because I mean, I feel like when you're chronically, you just sort of medicate every day and you don't really look into it more than that. And you just, I don't know, we take painkillers like crazy. Or maybe you don't. I really don't, because they don't really have much effect to me, besides, you know, eroding my insides at some point. So I don't take a whole bunch of painkillers. I just try to use any other method of like heat or massages or anything I can think of to sort of get away from painkillers. But some days you just have to try to, I'll take him just because I want to do anything and everything I can to sort of get out of pain. But on that day, yeah, it was good to sort of see where I was at. Obviously not the best day ever, but it was like a true, you know, tell of how I'm doing with joint pain, and obviously not so great. So hopefully next week the doctor will be able to shed some light on that. And it was a bad day, but a good day in that I sort of got a mental reset where I was, but yeah, I mean, interesting experiment. I've been having a lot of issues with family since I've been home, with them essentially doubting things for me, but undiagnosed illnesses are no fun. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update on how that day went. Yeah. Wasn't great, but needed to be done, needed the reset, so yeah, now I'm just have a better idea of where I sit and all of that. But anyways, bye.